Erin was in trouble. She had no job, no money, no husband, and 3 young children to care for. Life as a single mother was tough, but she was determined to create a happy and secure life for her family. Every day, she searched the newspapers for job listings and made phone calls, hoping for an opportunity. But each interview ended in rejection. It was time for a new approach. Desperate for work, Erin walked into the office of her lawyer, Ed Masri. "I'm smart, hardworking, and willing to do anything," she told him. "Please give me a job." It wasn't the usual way to find employment, but Erin was willing to take any chance she could. She wanted to provide for her children and prove herself. Unlike the other office workers, Erin had a bold personality. She didn't wear the typical dark business suits, and she spoke her mind without hesitation. She worked diligently, sorting through piles of paperwork every day. But the monotonous routine wasn't enough for someone as sharp as Erin. Soon she found herself reading through documents, looking for something interesting. One day, she came across something strange: medical records mixed with property files. Why are these together, she wondered. It seemed that Pacific Gas and Electric Company, PG&E, was buying homes in the small town of Hinckley, near one of its power stations. But why? And what did health records have to do with real estate transactions? Something didn't add up. That night, Erin couldn't sleep. Was PG&E hiding something? Were the people of Hinckley in danger? She had her own struggles, but she couldn't ignore the feeling that something was terribly wrong. She had to find out the truth. With Ed's support, Erin dug deeper into the documents. The more she read, the more troubling the situation seemed. She realized that a serious problem was unfolding in Hinckley. Torn between spending time with her family and investigating further, Erin knew she couldn't turn her back on the people who needed help. Determined to get answers, Erin visited Hinckley and spoke with the residents. They trusted PG&E, believing the company was looking out for them, providing clean water, paying for medical tests, and offering good jobs. But Erin had doubts. She needed proof. Working tirelessly, she reached out to scientists, doctors, and legal experts, gathering any information she could. And then she found what she had been searching for: evidence that PG&E had been poisoning Hinckley's water supply. The company claimed the water was safe, but Erin discovered the truth. Dangerous chemicals were contaminating it, causing devastating health issues. Shocked and outraged, Erin returned to Hinckley to hear residents' stories firsthand. Hundreds of people were suffering from serious illnesses, and some were dying. PG&E had known about the contamination for years, yet instead of fixing the problem, the company had tried to cover it up by buying out homeowners. It wasn't protecting the people. It was protecting itself from legal trouble. At the same time, Ed Masri was facing financial difficulties. Erin's work was important, but lawsuits cost money, and winning against a giant corporation like PG&E seemed impossible. Still, he believed in Erin. Her determination and passion gave him the courage to take the risk. For more than 5 years, Erin and Ed fought for justice. Erin's name became well known in Hinckley, but she remained cautious, keeping her investigation quiet to avoid tipping off PG&E. She worked around the clock, balancing her job and her responsibilities as a mother. It was exhausting, but she knew time was critical. Finally, the battle reached the courtroom. Erin and Ed sent 634 lawsuits against PG&E from their small office to the company's powerful legal team. It was a bold move, but was it enough? PG&E had endless resources and top-tier lawyers. Could Erin and Ed's small firm stand a chance? When PG&E received the lawsuits, it realized the threat was real. The company had to act fast, but so did Erin and her team. More lawyers joined the case, but Erin remained at the center of it all. She had built strong relationships with the people of Hinckley. She understood their pain and fought for them as if they were her own family. After months of legal battles, the moment of truth arrived. In a courtroom packed with high-powered attorneys, PG&E's executives sat in silence, trying to appear calm. Erin listened as the judge made the final ruling. PG&E was ordered to pay $333 million in damages, the largest settlement of its kind in U.S. history. The verdict was not just a victory for Hinckley, but also a message to powerful corporations everywhere. They could not harm ordinary people without consequences. With the case won, Erin and Ed had the financial security to retire if they wanted. But Erin wasn't done. Despite her success, she chose to continue working, helping other communities fight against corporate wrongdoing. She never became a lawyer. She preferred to do things her own way.